Okay, so you have made it to the conclusion of this Most Dangerous Game point of view essay. So this is your conclusion video. All right, so just like all essays that we have written in trimester 1, you will start with a reworded thesis statement. So you are reminding your reader of what you have just covered. So what I'm going to recommend is you scroll up to the top of your essay organizer in your introduction. You reread what you wrote here in your thesis, and then you come back to this and you say basically the same thing but in a slightly different way. Maybe invert the order of your sentence, maybe add adjectives, but make sure you don't leave out any information, but just don't copy and paste is what I'm trying to say. Change it up a little bit. Then you will scroll back up, look at body paragraph 1 about your character's view of himself. Pick one of your data points, shorten it up a little bit, and reword it here. It doesn't really matter if you pick beginning, middle, or end. Just which one do you like best, shorten it up, make it about one sentence, and put it here. Then look at that same warrant that goes with that data point from your first body paragraph. Again, shorten it to one sentence. You've already explained it thoroughly above. You're just reviewing it here and reword it. So just so you know, everything in this paragraph, you cannot be copying and pasting from previous paragraphs. Just shorten things up and reword them in slightly different ways. Think of this as like a review. Then your internal link, you are reviewing what you just covered, body paragraph 1, and then you are introducing the topic of body paragraph 2. So fill in the blanks here, or if you do not like what I've started with, feel free to change it up and write your own. But I said in addition to, all you gotta fill in is your character's name. So in addition to Rainsford's view of himself, which is what you just covered here, he also has a perspective on the setting. You are introducing what you are talking about next, which is right here. So then you do the exact same thing we just talked about. Go to body paragraph 2 on your character's view of the setting. Choose one of the data points that you like best, shorten it up, reword it here. Same thing, pick the warrant that goes with the data point you just said, shorten it to one sentence, and type it in here. This internal link, I did not start for you. Use the internal link above, go back to previous essays, but you will review that you just covered setting, and then you will introduce that you're about to cover the topic of the third body paragraph, your character's view of the other main character. So you gotta write this internal link on your own. Then repeat those same steps with body paragraph 2, choosing a data point and rewording that data point in warrant. Make sure those are only one sentence, and then you have your finishing line. That's all you got left. Finishing line should be about 1 to 2 sentences. Don't do super long here, but make sure you answer both parts. What is the message in the story? What's maybe a theme? What's like a life lesson we can take from this story? And how does examining point of view help to support this message? So say the message in the story is blank, and an examining point of view helps support this because blank. Or you could say Richard Connell's message in the story is blah, 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 period. And then you could explain how point of view helps support the message you just explained. So that is your conclusion paragraph. Again, make sure on your essay organizer your writing is in blue, so then when you transfer all of this to your essay document, you do not accidentally copy and paste my instructions. So there's your conclusion paragraph.